Alright, so this may be a bit unorthodox, but I think it'll work. Hold on. Glued to the phone, who do you know? Don't know what to do you check Willy Woo? But you gotta get focused, ignore the jitter. On chain TA, plan B, Twitter. Price nice, not nice, I don't know. My eyes glow, looking at the stock to flow. Hodl, go full throttle. Find my will on a paper and a bottle. I scribble this riddle with as little as 12 words. What's the price? What's your self-worth? Dogecoin maybe, Bitcoin yes. Now my friend, it's time for the test. But even over time it would not be a failure. Remember the words of Michael Saylor. Listen, Bitcoin is a bank in cyberspace. Monetary energy, core of the earth. Doubles every year. Listen to my words. Selling doesn't hurt. Selling is absurd. It's like cutting off your wings, but you wanna be a bird.
My wonderful people, I want to make a quick video today. I know none of my videos are quick, all of them are long, right? Somebody's complained. They said, oh, 20 minutes is okay, 30 minutes is too long. Guess what? I freestyle them. I don't time them. I freestyle them. I don't sit there with the script. Oh, this is a 5-minute long script. No, it doesn't work like that, right? Everything I tell you is here, right? I'm offloading everything that I have here. That's all it is, right? There's no scripts, there's no papers, there's no charts, there's nothing here whatsoever, right? Just me and my phone in my car while I'm driving, as you can see, concentrating on the road, okay, talking to you, right? But let's leave that aside. Let's go to the facts, right? So what we're looking at today, what I want to talk about is something very similar. Not the same, right? It's not exactly the same, but very similar to 2017, right? So in 2017, we had a few things going on, right? I mean, you all probably know about the ICO bubble, right? Everyone knows about the ICO bubble. I mean, how can you not know, right? It's where people lost a ton of money, a lot of scam coins and this and that come along, and they just wanted your Ethereum or your Bitcoin or whatever they could grab, right? They just wanted it. And they took it. And today I was looking at I was on Binance, and I was looking at who is the top gainer, right? So who's gained the most today in the last 24 hours. And I see a coin called Bitcoin Diamond, right? It's a fork, it's a shit coin. Never had any value to it. It's a scam coin. And the best part about it is at least they're an honest scam coin. Guess what kind of a pair they have? Right? Well, I'll tell you what they don't have. They don't have a USDT pair. They don't have a GBP pair. They don't have an Ethereum pair. They don't have any other, coin you can name. Guess what? They only have one pair on Binance, right? I don't know about other exchanges, but I mean, it's ultimately the exchange's decision what kind of pairs they want to put. But on Binance, they only have one pair. You've got the biggest exchange on the planet, and it only has one pair. Bitcoin Diamond to BTC. Well, guess what your Bitcoin Diamond wants? Your BTC. Well, at least they're honest, I mean, this is an honest scam, right? So this is what's going on. But more than that, what I'm looking at is you've got all these brand new projects coming up, right? Hundreds of them, right? Hundreds of them. In fact, I think there's at least 100 every day coming out. And, majority, 99% of them are doing rug pulls, right? They're taking whatever they can collect off you. Even if it means, I've seen coins like this, right? So there was one coin, he had half an Ethereum and he was pumping it. It's like some penny coin. People got interested. Obviously, he found out how to market it or whatnot. He had half an Ethereum. When you look at the liquidity pool, you can see that this one wallet provided liquidity with half an Ethereum, God knows when, and it's a penny coin. And because Ethereum price has gone up, it seemed as if his coin is also going up, and he ended up offloading a whole bunch of them, collected a few Ethereums, and shut the project and left. Right? So you see these kind of like proper scam coins. Last night, I think about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, a brother called me. He knows who it is, right? He called me and he goes to me, he goes, bro, can you take a call? I was like, yeah. and he's telling me about this scam coin. I'm not going to name it because trust me, it's a scam coin. So I looked at it, I was like, what? Yeah, I heard about it. I've seen it in the media. I've seen it in social media being pumped by idiots and scammers, right? And it is pumping. It was pumping like 70-80% or something like that, right? It's definitely pumping. And I said, well, you got to understand, let's have a look and see if it's on any of the exchanges. And guess what? It's on no exchanges, right? It's being done through liquidity mining and this and that. So you got to be really careful. It's on a decentralized exchange. No centralized exchange will pick it up yet. Even when you go and look at the pairs, you can see that someone's doing some manipulation there. There's not enough liquidity there for this coin to be viable, and it shows like 80% pump. It's not an 80% pump, it's being pumped by themselves, right? So when we're looking at all of these things, I mean, maybe in the future, if this coin comes onto a centralized exchange, get something, it's fine. But the project and the protocol and what they're claiming to be, it just screams scam, 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 scam. So I was looking at that and I was like, okay, this is definitely, one of those. But I said to him, I said, bro, you got to be very careful. Of course, it's going to pump, you're going to make money, but you got to know when to get out, right? That's the most important thing. Now, another thing in 2017 we saw was a lot of projects upgrading. And in fact, Bitcoin did get an upgrade around that time. I think it was the Segwit upgrade, right? Since then, Bitcoin didn't get any other upgrades. And recently, it's been in the works, right? So, they had a lot of debate about it and everything. And I've noticed a few exchanges who have actually now currently decided to activate, not exchanges, mining pools have decided to activate the new upgrade, which is called Taproot, right? Now, it brings some really, really good, interesting stuff to Bitcoin. But my honest opinion, right? Does Bitcoin really need it? Do we really need smart contracts on Bitcoin? Don't think so, right? I'll tell you where smart contracts really work. When you have a coin that is like Ethereum, infinite supply, yeah, make infinite smart contracts. But when you've got something that is limited, 21 million, 18.6 million already out, I mean, what kind of use case are you really going to do with smart contracts? I mean, unless you can figure out how to scam everybody out of more Bitcoin, yeah, it's not a bad deal, right? I'll happily join that. You know what I mean? Because I want more Bitcoin. But so there are some interesting facts for Taproot. You can read it. I'll see if I can find the link. I'll put it in the description. If not, just go to Google and just type in Bitcoin Taproot, T-A-P-R-O-O-T, right? Taproot, and you'll see exactly all the details regarding that. And it's interesting how a lot of these upgrades are coming in during a bull cycle, right? So they've never done it before, right? And this is another hype phase, right? Where, you want to create interest, you want to create hype. What do? You need to put something in the news. So clearly the Bitcoin community got together and said, right, okay, it's time for us to start moving Bitcoin, and we're going to start doing all of this by launching an upgrade. Uniswap just did its version 3. Chainlink is about to launch its version 2. Ethereum is about to launch its version 2.0. But before that, they also got another upgrade, which is coming in July, right? Cardano just did another upgrade, right? Polkadot is about to do an upgrade. So when you look at this, you realize that pretty much everybody's throwing upgrades, because that's how you get the attention of the news, right? And people like upgrades, which is good, actually. It's not a bad thing. I see really good potential there. We are going to flip the market. We are going to go high. I mean, we're hovering around the 2.4 trillion. Give you a funny example. Yesterday I made a video, and I think it was like 30 minutes after I made the video and uploaded it, because I uploaded it very fast. And I realized the market collapsed by 200 billion, right? It was 190 and then it dropped by a further 10 billion. So it was 200 billion within 30 minutes of me making the video and uploading the video. That was hilarious, right? And then obviously a lot of people freaking out, and I made the video and I said, guys, whatever you do, just hodl, right? Whatever you do, don't look at it, ignore the markets right now, because this is how there's going to be plenty of bull traps, there's going to be plenty of bear traps. You don't really know which one is what, but the point is it's going to be going up and down non-stop, right? It's going to go crazy, because what happens is people are taking their Bitcoin out and they're putting it into an altcoin. They're buying with Bitcoin, right? So they're buying some altcoins with their Bitcoin, and and then what they'll do is once that coin pumps, right? And this is exactly what you saw on, say for example, LTC, BCH, BCD, like Bitcoin Diamond, right? All of these, it's the same thing. This is exactly what's happening. Even the, like, you know, shitcoins like Dogecoin, is that same thing. They take the Bitcoin out, they put it into a coin, let the coin pump, right? Because they're not interested in fiat, right? What's the point going through the headache of getting more fiat? So they just want more Bitcoin. So if they're pumping it and they can do 10-20% more, well, you know, you do the math, right? 10% on 10 Bitcoins is a lot of money, right? It's another Bitcoin, right? So that's what's happening. So yeah, this is where the shift is going to happen. So one day you're going to see Bitcoin down, right? That's because all the Bitcoin left and went into an altcoin. Then you see an altcoin pump, right? And then you see that altcoin dump and then Bitcoin back up again. You're going to see this non-stop. During this time, it's not a dump, anything like that. It's just basically altcoins pumping. You're going to see some altcoins that completely vanished off the face of the earth pop up, right? Because what the whales are going to do, they're going to focus on coins that you're not focusing on. Expect the unexpected, right? So if you think the market's going up, all right, on a particular coin, and they're going to manipulate it that way, and you're going to jump in, they're going to get out with their profits, and they're going to find something else basically to go back into, right? And they're going to always look for a coin. They're going to try and front run you and be in a coin that you're not in. So this is when you got to be really, really calm and, you know, really understand what's going on. So, you know, I've mentioned it before that I've kind of dabbled myself in a whole load of coins, right? And I'm seeing those coins pump, right? I'm seeing those coins pump randomly, one by one after the other. But luckily for me, I usually work with notifications. So what I've did is basically I've got like alerts set up, multiple wallets, multiple different exchanges, alerts set up. So as soon as my targets are hit, immediately I'm shifting out of them, right? I'm shifting out of them because I'm just following the money, right? But for me, because I've already front run them, I've already been in the coin, it's okay. But anybody who hasn't done that, don't try and front run them. Trust me, they're way. The only thing you should be front running anybody right now, and I'm going to say this, you're going to be shocked to hear this, right? The only thing you should be front running, or only 3 things you should be front running, because the whales are keeping out of those 3 right now. They're using the profits that they've made to pump altcoins. Is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance. I've mentioned that. Those 3 are now your top 3 coins, right? Before they do the final pump, they're going to pump it everywhere else. You should be in now. 50, 58K, 65K, cheap, right? Cheap. You should be getting as many BTC as you can. This is no financial advice, but the point is, that's what you need to do. Because guess what? When everything else, when they've cleaned up everybody else, they've made enough Bitcoin, and when they say, right, now it's time for us to move and get back into BTC, what do you think is going to happen to BTC? Well, I don't need to say anything. You've got to see some massive, crazy moves in BTC, because that's where the profit's going, right? That's where the profit's going. So, yeah, I mean, I hope this kind of makes sense to you, what I'm trying to say here, right? There's going to be some crazy moves on the BTC market. And that's where you want to be front running everybody. So anybody who buys BTC today, tomorrow, you know, before the BTC starts moving again, trust me, you front run the institutions. But on altcoins, sadly, you're not going to be able to front run them, right? Because they're going to pick the ones that nobody's looking at. That's what's going to happen. So you can go around, there's about 9,600 or 9,700 coins. You can buy every one of them. Then yeah, fine, you're in game, your game, right? You can beat them, right? You can beat them if you bought all 9,000 coins, right? But how many of you are going to do that? You're not. So remember, it's a collaborative move that they do. Some of these whales, they work together, right? They give each other signals, and they got a lot of funds to move, right? And that's what they're going to do. They're going to take BTC out. They're going to take the Ethereum out. They're going to pump one specific coin, right? And once they're done and they start rolling the whole effect, right, where everybody else is FOMOing in, they're out, move next one, and they'll do the same thing over and over again. So for example, if anybody's buying right now thinking BCH is going to go up, thinking LTC is going to go up, of course it was going to go up, right? It's going to go up because they're pumping it. But expect this, they are going to exit and they're going to take your coins as much as they can. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, if you're already in it, then you're good, right? Start taking your profits, start clearing up, start getting back into, scaling back into BTC if you can. If you're not already in it, don't FOMO, because you're going to lose a lot of money. Doesn't matter what people says. I could tell you right now that all of those 9,600 coins are going to 100x. But is that logical? Is that right? Should you go and buy 9,600 different coins? You know, just because I said they're all going to 100x, and you'd be like, oh damn, okay, I'm going to put this money there and I'm going to make 100 times that money. Guys, be realistic, right? If you're not in it, you're not going to catch it, because half of them ain't going to do it. All right, and there's no way you're going to front run them. And even if you bought 9,600 coins, guess what? If 80% of them or 50% of them don't, right, then you're losing money. You're not making money. You're losing money, right? So stick to the number one, stick to the number two, stick to the number three. You're going to be okay, right? That's what it is, right? BTC is getting its upgrade. BTC is going to be highlighted on the news very soon, right? It's going to be highlighted on the news very soon, and it's coming, right? And guess what? We're not going to highlight it. The whales are going to do it. The guys who manipulate the system, they're going to do it, you know, for us, right? That's what it is. They're going to do it for us. There's going to be a lot of FOMO. There's going to be a lot of FUD. There's going to be a lot of craziness in the market. But you got to stay calm, patient, understand that this is nothing. Everything is just noise. Until we hit the top, we're not at the top, right? Same thing with Ethereum. Until we hit the top, we're not anywhere. And Ethereum's now picking up a lot of momentum. But remember why Ethereum is pumping a lot. Remember why Ethereum is getting a lot of interest. Ethereum, similar to 2017, 2017 we had the ICO hype. Well, Ethereum has the DeFi hype. Mega DeFi hype. I was looking at some DeFi protocols yesterday, and I just couldn't believe myself, right? There are some like crypto exchanges or whatever you want to call them, right? These are automatic market makers, AMM, right? I couldn't believe myself. I'm seeing 2,000% APR, not APY, APR, and I'm thinking that's not correct. That's a scam, right? This looks red flags all over. How can you give 2,000%? You know, you look at some of these pools, right? These pools are private pools and whatnot and this and that. Someone's sitting there ready to scam the life out of you, right? How can you give 2,000% to someone? How? It doesn't work. How do you give 2,000% APR to somebody? It doesn't work, right? Just didn't make any sense. Money doesn't grow on a tree. Bitcoin doesn't grow on a tree, right? You know, crypto doesn't grow on a tree. You know, so yeah, I looked at it, I was like, that's a blatant scam. I know this bubble's gonna burst, right? This DeFi bubble is gonna burst. But the funny thing is right now Ethereum is benefiting from that. Well, guess who else is benefiting from the same DeFi situation? Binance, right? There are coins on Binance. These are DeFi protocols on Binance right now, which are kind of interoperable, but they're on Binance. And I can tell you this, they're doing the same thing. The returns you see on them, it's just mental, right? But you'll get some bunch of idiots who don't understand. If it's too good to be true, it genuinely, you know, is a scam. They will go in and they will pump it. I mean, I saw one specific coin, fresh, it doesn't even have a bloody icon yet. $2 billion locked up, what the, you know, do you know what I mean? How? Where is that $2 billion coming from? I just don't get it, right? Where is $2 billion coming in, getting locked up there, right? And they're promising 2,500% for your Bitcoin. 2,500% for your Bitcoin. I'm doubtful. I'm being a skeptic here, right? It doesn't make any sense. I might as well, if that's going to be, if the BTC is projected to go 2,500%, I might as well just hold it, right? I think I'm going to make a lot more money there. So, while I was talking, the stupid camera crashed. I think it's a common problem in Samsung. I don't know, probably some bug or something. Since the last update, a lot of things have been bugging out. I don't know why. But anyway, let's go back into what we were saying, right? So there's a lot of common stuff coming on, like upgrades, this, that, brand new coins, pump coins, and this and that. But guys, all I want to say, and this is the reason why I've just come back and I could have just finished the other video. Look, you've got to stay calm, and as I said, if you haven't already got it, don't FOMO into the top, right? Never buy anything on a green candle. Always try and hold your emotions and, you know, your fear of like missing out and this and that. Always hold it and try to buy on a red candle, right? Because that's your most important thing. Try to buy on a red candle. So I mean, like yesterday, you know, the brother who called me, he wanted to buy some whatever coin anyway. But the point is he ended up buying something else because he was FOMOing. And you know, I said to myself, dude, it doesn't matter. Let it pump. Let it pump. If you miss the boat, let it pump. It will come down. Nothing goes up straight. Okay, it will always come down and retest and, you know, do a nice little correction. Pick it up on the correction. If you think you know, the market is going up, you're about to miss the boat, wait for that red candle. It's coming, right? It's a matter of when. It's coming, and when it does, then pick it up. And if you think the trend is still your friend and the trend is still going up, it doesn't matter. You can pick it up and you can buy it, but never ever FOMO, because that's what happens. A lot of people end up messing up their heads because they bought it on top of a green candle. The next candle is a red candle. Oh my days, life's over, right? I've just lost all my money. It doesn't work like that. You've gotta, you know, have patience and have discipline. You know, once you have all of those, you move over. So that's what I wanted to say, guys. Just don't FOMO, don't FUD. There's a lot of nonsense that's going to happen right now. You're going to see some crazy stuff going on all around you. So much noise. It will freak you out. But you got to be careful, right? That's what I'm going to say. You got to be careful and stay calm. That's it. Stay calm. So other than that, I'm not going to make this any longer. You know, like, share, subscribe. And I hope you like the new intro, by the way, that I put in on the front of the video. I made that last night, and I feel that, yeah, it might be a little bit long, but you know what? It gets you all hyped up into the mood and everything. And of course, this video was not recorded with any beats, but I am going to add something on. Another brother, he wanted some hip-hop beats, so I'm going to put some hip-hop beats on this one when I edit this, because I got to join the last video and this one together. But other than that, I'll see you on another one. Stay safe and don't lose money. All right, see you soon. Bye bye.